so I wanted to do a battery test here with the new Google Pixel phone. I think it's got 2700 mAh battery, so I wanted to see how it did last here against the Sony Xperia XZ, Galaxy S7 and the iPhone 7. So these are all coming about the same kind of price, and I wanted to see, if the Pixel phone is an improvement over the Nexus 5X. I think the Nexus 5X was a bit bad when it came to the battery. Better than the 5, but not the best, really. So we're going to have a look here how they compare. You can see we have got the heat app on, and it's seeing that I think the Pixel is running the second warmest after the XZ, which is running the warmest here. S7 very nice and cool, and you can't really see what the temperature is on the iPhone 7. So we're going to play a game here for about half an hour or so, and we have got these screens on about 60%, as you can see. So auto sync is on as well. Location, let me just double check, location is on. Just make sure it's fair here. They've changed everything with Android Nuggets, so you got to be careful. And I think we do have it on here as well with this one. Very nice. So yeah, let's do the gaming part. So I think we're in a position to start now, and we're going to disconnect all the phones one by one. Which is nice. So they're all running on the battery power now, and we can just start them up as well. And it's good to see a nice display comparison here with this angle. I think Sony's is the brightest, but you can be the judge. They are all on the same kind of brightness here. So the great thing about this game, obviously it can play itself, and we will keep restarting it every time it finishes for 30 minutes. That should give us a good indication of the the battery drainage as well as the heat output. So yeah, I'm going to speed up the video, and we'll rejoin it in half an hour, see how the phones are doing, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So I think we're 30 minutes later, and we can have a look at the battery results, see which one has drained the least and which one has heated up the most. So first things first, I can just say as well that if you look at the Sony display, the actual car looks really vibrant in terms of the shade of red. I did actually notice that. Obviously they're all using quite different in terms of display technology, with this one 2K AMOLED, this one Full HD AMOLED, this one I think LCD triluminous display, and this one probably LED backlit. So obviously it does have a different effect when it comes to the battery. So let's get them closed down here, and we're just going to go to the app. Oh, they're hot, all of them. So let's see. Oh, so you can see Sony is definitely the hottest here when it comes to the the heat output. So 53, that's very hot. That is 47 for the I was going to call it Nexus then. So this is the Pixel, so still very hot. You can see metallic kind of build. And the S7, look how cool that runs, even though it's like 6 months old. Obviously we don't know how cool the iPhone was running, but it doesn't feel very hot, so that is quite good. In terms of the actual battery, you can see here 89% on the S7, 89% on the Pixel phone, 87% on the XZ, and the iPhone is coming with 97%. Maybe you can see that. Sorry, 93%. What am I on about? 97. That would be epic. So the iPhone's the winner when it comes to the battery. And this is, fair test here. Some people are saying, it takes a while for the iPhone to start draining battery. Well, this has been 30 minutes. And you can see Apple A10 clearly dominant here. I think Samsung and the Pixel draw when it comes to the battery. So I think they've underclocked the processor, Snapdragon 821. So that might lend to a better battery life, even though it's got less capacity. And once again, Sony fans lament here at the XZ having the worst battery here and also the highest temperature, which still hasn't come down below like 54%, and it really is quite hot actually. So does this give you a detailed graph? That is quite useful maybe. So yeah, you can see I think it'd be quite useful if you could actually look at a graph of how it was doing it. But nevertheless, I think we've achieved what we wanted to achieve here. Pixel's not too bad when it comes to the battery, which is quite good if you just want the 5-inch model. If you want the better battery, you're probably going to get the XL model, which comes with a bigger battery, obviously. That is something to consider here. But I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful. We'll be doing some more videos, so do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.